Streaming some World v World. I'm trying to find where my game is. Here it is. Okay, so I've just finished the Lightbringers podcast. Thank you to all my co-hosts. I've literally just like ended the phone call and just ran out of there without saying too much to them. They're a wonderful bunch. You should check out the Lightbringers podcast. Check out Kroof and Rookery and World of Enders Boots and of course the legendary Jedbro. They're all awesome. But what are we doing today? Well, we're here on the World v World map. We're here on Pike Square. I'm with my guild mates. They are right here around me, and I'm going to be jumping into the Discord chat with them, and they're going to be singing, and there's going to be giveaways in the chat, and if you would like to join and have some fun and win some precursors, you can join the Discord here and here, and yeah. We're going to be doing some World v World, and I'm going to see who's online and say hello, because, yeah, I started the day at like 1900, I think, streaming with them, and we're going to end it with them as well. So let's go down, let's have a look. They're in the 24-hour stream. And there is everybody. And I've been suppressed. So I'm going to have to ask not to be suppressed. Hey. Okay, let's make sure that the desktop audio is on so you can hear them singing. Can I be unmuted?
Wait for some.
Oh shit,
Oh,
they've gone.
yeah, yes you can.
Can someone try to take a tower? I want to get the tower defender.
Who muted Fornax? What the hell?
Nou, wie is een oopsie poepsie met technical difficulties with die Discord thingy. I invited her to talk.
We could go to EB. Oh,
Hey,
oh
Brooke.
no, there will be a lot of red.
How are you doing?
In 5 minutes my tag is over.
Well,
Sorry.
well
Hey, guys,
the most reds are here. We have
Okay.
2 groups here now.
Okay, sorry. So to be clear, you're going to be able to hear my guildies in the background chatting away. I'm going to be talking to you guys and talking to
Nice
the blog
try, Nim.
people and letting them talk. It's
not a
a bit
try,
of a
it's
free for all, so it's a bit crazy today. I don't think that this should be the final form of like group podcasts.
you're dead.
Why,
or
1999?
group World v World things. But hopefully we'll catch some singing, so it'll all be
What?
worth it in the end. I'm on my Firebrand.
Not
We're
dead-
doing
not
some
dead.
guild stuff.
What got caught?
I'm going to unmute myself and say hi to
Me die
everyone.
now.
Yeah, I die.
I'm just kidding about the
Find me
age
on,
there,
find
but
me on YouTube. Yep, I stream on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. Gosh help me. All the places.
Let's say the position in the council was
Not dead now.
Yeah, that was faking exactly.
I'm glad it's
Evening,
not the
guys.
zero.
We're back live streaming, by the way, just to let you know.
I'm Fornax.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
I'm on. I'm on TV.
Bye.
Yay!
Yes,
Hi,
yeah.
Mom.
Don't get your hopes up, guys. Don't get your hopes up. It's I'm not exactly Mr. Beast here, unfortunately.
Don't forget to wave to your mum.
Yeah.
I actually waved.
Hi, Mum.
Look, man, no head.
hello YouTube! Hello YouTube!
I do really like Mr. Beast though, he's a good guy.
Debate about.
Oh,
So what are we up to, and who's singing next?
Everyone
Everybody.
and
Yeah.
no one knows.
You're streaming again and you're fucking god, god.
You know how people.
It feels like Chad needs to...
Falco, leave it on.
I'll
Well,
wait
I've-
for you to sing Fornax.
I beg your pardon, hon.
You need to sing next.
I need to
Oh,
sing.
yeah.
No,
they will
no.
bomb around the corner.
Nice
They
idea.
will bomb. They will bomb.
Yes, for sure. Shall we wait a bit? Need to pee.
I honestly, I feel like the
Dum,
people in chat
dum,
are going to suffer enough this
dum,
evening
dum.
without
red-
me just
red-
adding
red-
to
Three,
problems. Oh, here we
2,
come.
1. Now we go. Come.
Oh, shirt balls.
Me?
Rubber Gildy,
Die.
quickly. Oh, shit.
On me. Push. We can get them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I died. That's not lemon squeeze. I died.
Oh, shit.
Well, they squeezed the lemon out of you.
I didn't think I was. I thought I was the squeeze.
I don't want to ask really, but how did he get a lemon in?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Did
god.
you guys say?
Oh.
But at least it's out now, so that's nice, I guess.
Okay, wait on me. Wait. If you have people dead,
Did you,
here, we
did
can
you
rest them.
open air at all or not yet?
No, we just ran into these
Yeah.
guys.
My Wolvie World
But did
Guild
you
is a little
open
bit
it?
spicy, just in case anyone's here for a clean stream. Just abandon ship now, guys. It's gonna get just worse
Yes.
from here on in. That's
Uh-huh.
that's just
Oh, dear.
life.
I'm the
Just
good
life.
guy of Lip, and only will get worse from now on.
Yeah, just
Uh-huh.
everybody remember their safe words. Nobody has to have lemons if they don't want.
Back,
Pineapple.
people,
Pineapple.
Dodge back.
Button
Come,
square is not mine.
And now we push. Come.
How long am I going
Push.
for? I'm gonna go until
Nice.
I can't
Think.
think straight.
Push on me,
So
push on me. Come.
I mean, I could be
attack,
finishing the stream anyway. No, I'm gonna go
Enjoy.
for maybe about 3 or 4 hours, and try and give these guys a good run. They're doing a 24-hour like raid with
We got
leaders,
them. Woohoo!
raid leaders all the way through. So I'm gonna try and do them justice.
Clean up.
That's a
Yep.
GG.
Yeah.
Res are
We
downies.
fucked it. Whoever doubts
volume on
me, fuck you. We did it.
Volume on your mic is better
Oh.
on YouTube and Twitch. It seems a bit too loud. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Oh yeah, just mute my voice for next.
No, I think it's mine that's the problem, hon. I think it's mine. I mean, I am
I
the
do that.
problem. Amateur
I do that anyway for
Twitch
it.
streamer.
Yeah, we have to get our loot bags.
If we
Monty
kill
is
them,
still in
woo!
where now? Monty
Yes.
is
Get
still
an
in fire.
untamed boost.
No, Monty,
I
no.
Well,
don't
we
know.
don't have to chase 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
You don't have to,
No,
but
we
you
will
can.
go to. They think that we will go to air now, so we go to Monty. So like,
Adventure.
yes, adventure time.
Plus, we need to find
Oh,
our camera
shit,
person.
balls.
They died a little bit.
Okay.
Grain, just when I got to you.
Oopsie, you
Did I get an
Like,
untamed
what a
boost?
job.
I don't know what an
Drop
untamed
the
boost
lemon
is.
then.
I'm sorry. Oh shit, balls. Are we switching borderlands? No,
Oopsie,
we're
you
not.
can work on your weeklies. That's a new thing for you.
That's the fate of the downy.
I will just
When you
switch
finally
my
get
mic.
to the commander, he wait for you.
It's not much.
Straight up.
I will back my mic off a bit. If you have any problems hearing me, please let me know. Oh shit, did I get all my buffs? Okay, yeah.
Monty, where do you want
Center gate.
Okay, on my way.
So how,
Nim, are you
how
with
are
me?
the giveaways going, Omi? How many people have won? Who's won what? What's going on?
Well, so far we're giving away 2,000 gems.
Wow.
Wow.
And the biggest slacker of Blub won them.
Who came on just for this race?
I'll be honest, I didn't realize what I'd won. Because I had.
What's the quickest way to the middle gate? Just down here, right?
On me.
What? You?
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Wait, no, come to the middle gate.
Oh!
Confused.
Lost in translation.
If you are watching the stream and you're not on an EU server and you're not on Pike and Square, you can still come along and join the Blob Discord and jump in chat and shoot the shit and win prizes. I think there's quizzes going on as well this evening as we're just running around the map beating the crap out of people and getting
Apparently there's a
randomly.
scout watching Nim.
So
And also others beating the crap out of us.
Yes.
I'm not the same thing.
No, we will beat them.
correct.
But do you want us on a different spot, Monty?
No, come to the gate, I'm there.
Come in. Just come to the gate. As
Okay.
if you're going to ram it.
I will ram it next.
Oh.
Also, guys, if you have any questions about World v World, about Blob, about anything to do with the content, and maybe even we could talk about the content patch and see what you guys think about the
And then-
comments they made about World v
Portal will be
World
down on
and
the
alliances.
10th, Portal in 3, 2,
Maybe.
1, Portal.
Thanks, Nim. Thanks, Monty. You are amazing.
Next Portal. Take it. Thank you. Okay,
How can
that's
you
all
raid?
now.
How can you raid with the...
I've got the last couple.
Oh,
Okay.
You are the
Thank
best,
you,
Monty.
I was thinking, how can you raid with these songs? Eh? You cannot. You have to dance. That's it.
Now beat it.
Wait for the us to get here.
I'm just going to mute
Build,
my mic.
build, build,
Oh,
build,
here we
build,
go.
build.
Build it.
Just build it.
So, the Blob Guild has been around for
Just
an
build it.
exceedingly long
Reds have seen us.
time, and
Wait, what's
They
Two
got,
reds are coming in.
super friendly.
They have a lot of
There's a few
requests
crusty
too.
members, but it's a
Right.
super friendly guild
You should
that's
jump
on Pike and Square,
thingy, please.
and
Juicy,
they're
Juicy, jump
actually
out. Can you
allied
get that,
with the
Sprite?
Gamers
Or
Asylum
somebody
EU
else?
guild
Don't yes,
for
careful.
when
Hello.
alliances finally do come out.
Uh,
5
We'll
on
say,
green, 10 on
And I really like the
15,
guild.
20.
I really enjoy it. I find the banter is fun, if slightly salty
gold on
at
green
times.
Where's it open?
And there's every day. If you're looking to like
we have-
a raid
Yeah,
every
yeah,
day, it's a
portal.
great guild because
All the rest are here.
every day
already.
at about
so fast.
five
gold is
five
here,
o'clock,
and
half
LAH
past
as
5.
well.
They
Push here, push here,
they
push
use
here,
the
push
law
here.
portal.
they have a raid, and so it's a nice way to like work through your legendary armor, work through different reward tracks, and there's always someone to talk to and have a laugh with, and it's very friendly.
Come to me.
No.
Stay close. Stay on tack. Stay on tack. We're going this way.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, you can't hear me really. Oh
Don't die,
goodness
don't
me.
die
Sorry,
too
sorry.
early.
Hang on.
Raise for
Can I
next.
turn them down?
No, never mind. Okay, new gear. Yep.
Let me just grab my mic. I'm sorry. I'm such a
Might need to make
I'm such a noob streamer. I'm still getting to grips with not messing up my stream.
Yeah.
So you have to forgive
I
me.
also got banner, but it's not.
I'm not convinced. We're on a U, yeah. I'm not. Is that better? I hope that's better. I'm not convinced that this is the best format.
Oh, really?
I feel like trying to stream and engage with you guys in the chat so that you can have a fun time and know what's going on. And a load of drunken idiots playing World v World, not possibly the best format as they're just shouting and laughing and singing. It's great to just be in the chat, but it's a bit of an odd format, so please forgive if I'm a bit garbled, and thank you, Deborah, for letting me know that I was a bit low. I appreciate that.
Have a nice time.
Oh, that was an offer.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I can go as well. I have a good time, but
I appreciate the tips from such a professional. Yeah, so it's EU, Pike and Square. I'm here primarily working through to get my legendary weapons. This is my awesome firebrand. And now that we're just kind of deciding where the hell we're going. But it's just, really, this is just you listening to a group of fans, like, chilling out on a Friday night, shooting the shit and, like, playing for prizes. So.
I can't find your name.
Hopefully it's chaotic good, but please do drop any questions in the chat you have. I'll pop again links into the chat if you want to join the Discord. They are giving away prizes to anyone. You do not have to be on Pike and Square. Precursors are up for grabs, and everyone is welcome.
Thank you very
And we're going to actually, we're having a changing of the guards right now. One of the commanders is leading and another is coming along. If you do want to come and join Pike and Square and Brotherhood of Blob, you're most certainly welcome to. And you can do so via the Discord.
Thanks for the lead.
They're always welcoming to new players, especially if you're like you've never like jumped into World v World. It's fantastic to have like super experienced commanders like leading you around the map, showing you where to go, showing you the secret spots. There's all sorts of tricks and tactics about World v World that I think is completely missed. Hey, love your stuff, so your word for word. It's not a huge amount of
Do you want
time.
me to come to you or no?
Oh, thank you for coming, Todd. I really appreciate it. I love World v World. I'm working my way through my armors. I'm actually working to get my rank up to 500 so that I can get the beautiful like tentacle angel wings of the legendary armor for Will We World. Yeah, it's amazing. And I also like the camaraderie. I like just jumping in, running around with just a crazy bunch of people, and smashing the shit out of things. It's kind of cathartic. I'm a very peaceable person in real life, kind of, you know. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say boo to a goose, but I certainly don't go around like breaking shop windows or anything like that. And this, I guess, this is a good outlet. A good outlet for more of my impulsive tendencies. I think I'm revealing too much in the stream. Do you fancy leading do I fancy leading like a raid? I don't know. I mean, I have actually done. I'm gonna in sort of like in inverted commas raid leading in the past. So I've oh shit balls! I'm slightly on fire. That's not good.
Fast as the wind.
No, I didn't. I got to the edge.
Come on, guys, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Good try, thank you.
Try this anyway.
Okay. Sorry. So I have like when I was playing a heck of a lot of Heart of Thorns, I would tag up and I'd do a lane on Dragon Stand and I would do that kind of thing. I'm happy to do that. But this is actually quite a complicated thing. So you have a massive map. You have various different keeps. You have several commanders contesting each of the maps. There's standing battles, and if we're actually like trying to control and contest our own borderland, and someone comes in and they're trying to smash up our keep, we have to run over there. There's mesmers hidden all over the map in different places, so that they can port us into various different locations. It's actually really like tactical and complicated. Especially if you're running with like a group of very experienced World v Worlders, which is what Blob is. And it's a very different like than running like a Havoc group, which is like a very small group of players running around, taking the smaller keeps, taking camps, and kind of like knocking on big garrisons to distract the large Zerg so that they'll like run in to defend their garrison and that kind of thing. It being in a big Zerg with an experienced commander is incredibly rewarding. It's also kind of relaxing as well. Oh, thank you very much for the whatever that does. I don't know what that does, but it looks awesome. Thank you very much. Hides my bad gameplay.
Well, carrot, I guess.
Yeah, it is fun. It's fun. Oh.
You can put it here.
It's fun. It's an easy way to while away the time, and it's also a really nice way to avoid some of the more annoying achievements that you have to do to, like, say, if you're I'm crafting Vision at the moment, and I have to get all the Corsair armors in. It's part of the collection, but you can just do it as a reward track on here. You can just say, yep. I want to get the Thunderhead, I need to get the Corsair pants, I'll just do it as a reward track. Much easier, much more straightforward, you get an absolute shit ton of rewards as well. And while I'm doing that, I'm working towards my tickets for my legendary armor. So it's just a really nice synergy if you like to kind of synergize your gameplay and maximize and like be doing two things at once and feeling, you know, extra useful.
Get ready,
do I have Void Walk? Oh,
Everyone run.
Everyone run.
Oh, I don't
That's
have knowledge.
we're big on
on the side.
on the tag.
Where's the tag? Where's the tag?
It's the pink.
Yeah, I'm pink, bro.
Yeah, it's the pink one.
Yeah, we need to look at the pink one.
This is getting serious.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Please don't shout at me. Someone went down. Don't hit me.
Get this first.
Sorry, I cannot for the life of me play
There's another person.
and
A wonderful
talk to
combination.
chat and
It's fine.
do anything, and my brain does not work like that. As soon as I have to start pushing buttons, you're gonna notice some high brain lag happening here.
Yeah, okay, let's count.
I'm a good raid doing well in the world. I do what Havoc leading. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Oh, fudge. That's a
They got dowdies.
What are you? What do you mean push them? It's like going into the jaws of death here. Jesus Christ!
Look, they're running. See?
Oh my God, they are running. Why are they running?
We're going to kill this dragon hunter.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
they might be
right
shot.
by the
We need
door.
some
Oh, that
supplies.
poor
Sorry
bugger.
about that. We put way too many supplies. in the
Oh my
capsule.
goodness. Thank you for streaming World v World.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I mean,
we
so
could go next. Oh, they're coming
it's
back.
actually a game type that's kind of not got as much attention as it deserves. We were actually just talking about this in the Lightbringers podcast, with my fellow Lightbringers, Jebbro, Boots from World of Enders, Kroof, and Rookery, who are all like completely amazing people and far more competent streamers than I am. You should check them out. I should really get some of their links so that I can share that. Anyway, see, not a competent streamer. And we were just talking about how it's a fantastic, like really innovative, amazing gameplay hybrid. It's got PvE elements where you're capturing these massive keeps and you've got to go in and you've got to defeat bosses, and there's lots of tactics about it, and also there's like this spectacle of it, and we're in a raid group, so there's raid tactics going on, and people are supplying support, people are tanking, and there's also like individual havoc groups, like the commander in the chat runs, where you can independently like run around and wreak havoc on maps and distract commanders so that larger groups can go and take keeps and that kind of thing. And I feel like it hasn't got the love it deserves. For example, the map that we're on right now is the desert borderland. It is the newest map that World v World players have gotten to play, and it arrived with Heart of Thorns, so that's a depressing little bit of information. But the devs are rectifying this kind of I don't want to, should I call it game type neglect, and they are making alliances so that players can group together, so that servers are not a limiting factor for players, which is great. Your commander hasn't got any subgroups going for boons, and has he not?
I don't think I'll be able to hit.
I don't think that I have enough rank. I think that's above my pay grade to tell him that. Feel free to join the Blob chat and let them know your thoughts on their group setup in the comments below. Oh, thank you very much for the... there we go. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. That's more fun things. It's actually just, I find it really relaxing. You're running around with a group of your friends. You're in these beautiful maps. You're trapping the crap out of a wall, and occasionally a massive group of players will come and just roll over you and murder you. It's relaxing, and then suddenly, like, your heart is pounding and you're running around.
Yeah, I see them. Let's bomb them back.
And there we go. As I said, any moment, you can just, like, you know, murder, death, kill. Oh my god. Jesus, Lord and mercy. Rubber Guildy. Come on.
We pressed buttons.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I didn't plan. That wasn't planned. That was not planned. Oh. Okay, the gate's open. Let's get our asses. Let's get our asses in the building.
Yeah, we'll mix things up in a minute.
Oh god. What are you doing, Commander? Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? Why? What's happening? What are we going? What?
Free ramps, I guess.
What's going on?
We do actually. That's a good point. I think.
Why did we come out here? Oh, okay. I have no idea why we did that little detour.
Our leader.
Oh my god. That was perfect comedic time. I couldn't have, like, if I'd have planned that, I couldn't have done it any better. But yeah, I mean, I really am looking forward to the next like 12 to 18 months for World v World players. They have been like doing emergent gameplay. They have been inventing their own battles. They've been doing all sorts of stuff for so long to keep this world mode open. And as you can see, I mean, there are many maps where it's absolutely thriving. For example, I jumped over to be with my wonderful podcasting peeps on Lightbringers. It took me 2 months to get back onto Pike Square because it was just full, which was, you know, a bit arse for me with my legendary journey, but it shows that it's actually, despite the fact that it hasn't had the care that it deserves, it's definitely a game type people are dedicated to, and that there's like a thriving community growing in the shade, as it were.
I jokingly said that there were precursors being given out in South Bay. Someone believed me, and they got really angry when people weren't giving out precursors.
That's why. Oh, they are flying in. Oh shit.
Yeah, they're flying in. Okay, thank you.
Shit. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Oh shit balls. Oh god. Oh wow, that's not good, is it? Shit.
We killed 2. We killed 3.
Oh bollocks. Oh, I probably shouldn't run over that, should I?
We're into double digits.
I'm probably going to be enjoying my raid tomorrow also like this.
Okay. Let's give some people protection, and let's beat the shit out of that guy on the floor.
Yeah, I get really.
Are we all up? We're all up. Okay.
What's my voice seems to be? Oh no, it's this way. I've gone the wrong way.
Dragon Banner. Was that the Dragon Banner? So I have been told by my guildmaster that I am not allowed to touch the Dragon Banner because I am not qualified, and that's fine by me. I'm not allowed to touch the Dragon Banner, and I'm not allowed to touch any of the levers. And that's fine. That's fine. I don't want to touch the levers anyway. They look like boring levers, as far as I'm concerned.
You're doing good. You're doing great. You should not be nervous.
Okay, good. Press buttons again.
Yes. Just remind us to press buttons.
They are coming in. I'll remind you.
IDPS should use the Dragon Banner. Well, that is definitely not me. I tried to kill somebody. I think it was one of the guard. Oh my god, I was there for so long. I was there at one of the shrines trying to kill the elementals, and I was taking so long to kill them as a heal firebrand that they were respawning. I was like, what is going on? They were respawning. It was just, oh my god, it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
I need to calm down. I'm having too much fun.
Shame.
Actually, yeah, don't press the power button.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to talk to the wonderful guild leader Omi. Next time we have a raid like this, we're gonna have to think of another way to do it.
Oh, the power button. No, that one's strictly off limits.
There might be like different channels or something, so there'll be just a pure channel of the chaos that's in my left ear.
Wow, that Dragon Banner had.
Oh, ow.
Monty, it's still like 7 o'clock in the evening.
I'm gonna give you all power, and then I'm gonna get into my healing thing, and I'm gonna press all the buttons and annoy my friend, who's actually a good player of World v World, who was like devastated that I didn't have enough health and asked me why I'm just rolling my face across the keyboard when I'm playing. And I'm like, oh, is there a different way to do this?
Get a lot of bags, kill somebody for me.
Bye-bye, Fluffy. Joining us. See you later.
So it's... Well, so the tag, I've muted myself so they can't hear what I'm saying, so I'm not disturbing any of those lovely people. They're just having a good time, and I'm listening to them in my head.
We're out of precursors if there's no letter there?
It does slightly make my brain kind of try and melt out of my ears, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with that, as long as you guys are enjoying the banter.
Maintain this historical monument. They did not have a leather synthesizer. I want that. Zero stars. 1
As
star.
long as you guys are enjoying the banter and listening to me, like, talk and engage with you guys, and kind of evangelize for this this game type.
Yeah.
And hopefully give
No,
some
no,
exposure
no,
to Blob Guild,
I'm gonna
which
submit
is a
a,
lovely
a
Pike and
refund
Square
request, yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
veteran
this is
guild.
going-
Really,
going
it's
strong,
crazy. They've been going strong for basically
Yeah,
the
still
entirety.
talking
I think
for some
Blob
karaoke.
was going strong since about
Thinking
2007.
of me.
Don't die here.
They were a guild in the original Guild Wars games. Not just in Guild Wars 2. So they're well over, like, some members have been in for well over a decade.
Who died here? Oh my god, guys. This is embarrassing.
For better or worse, you know.
I
That
think I misplaced,
I have a family member in the guild as well, and there's a lot of there's a lot of diversity in the guild. There's a huge amount of nationalities, and it's just really it's really good. Not perfect. No guild is perfect. Don't expect perfection. There are some salty commanders and some people who are more patient than other people.
I'm coming.
As it goes when you're dealing with these type of egos. Oh, hey, Daydreaming.
I knew
That's something you've not
Hey,
heard before,
Dee.
right?
And hey, Wildflower. Welcome back to the stream. And hey, Todd. Sorry, I should have said hello to everyone who's talking to me. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone who's gracing me with their presence this evening. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much to Jebro for coming over with the stream and being kind. I was a little bit nervous for him to do that. It's one thing to sit as a talking head with like other people, and it's quite another to kind of have to like live stream by yourself. It's kind of scary. So yeah, thank you for being here. Dee has been here for oh my goodness, 7 hours. Hun, wow. I think Dee joined me this morning. Oh, shirt balls. Oh crap. Jesus, God mercy. And Dee was here with me this when I started at about 1700, and then I sent her to Lara. So at least she got some wonderful entertainment because Lara is absolutely amazing. And of course, you know. And now they're singing now. Okay. And then of course the fantastic Lightbringers, amazing, fantastic, with some epic Jedbro outro business going on in this one, which was amazing. You should do all my promotions. I feel like I should be paying you to do that, really.
You also need to sing loud.
What? Oh. If I don't think my brain is not working. If you're being sarcastic, you're just gonna have to like tell me. I've got 17,000 people talking in my head, so, and they're singing really badly, so I got no hope. I got no hope. Is Jedbro on EU also?
It's beautiful. It's a lovely piece of architecture.
I can't speak for him. ADHD power, you know, fucking. Honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I love you guys. I'm not allowed on these either because I don't have the mastery. Naughty Fornax, go stand in the corner. There we go.
I'm calming down now. I'm getting into it.
So actually, Pike and Square is not full at the moment. It's high, but it's not full. It was full for about 2 months, but I think it dropped down off the higher tier. So it's still in like the top 10%, but I think it's not quite on the zenith tier that it was.
Oh shit.
The commanders were actually specifically trying to lose. They were specifically trying to lose so that they could get into a more sane, like, league. It's a bit crazy.
We're on the Lords.
Put shit on the wall.
Okay. Get ready for pressing buttons if they jump on us.
Oh, put.
As they say, be warned. They're a salty bunch of sailors. The banter is quite choice on occasion.
Use the
Coming out the gate.
You have been warned.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
fudge, fudge,
Through
fudge, fudge,
Through the
fudge.
veil, the stealth.
Dodge roll into them, big and
Oh.
strong. Press buttons on me. Press buttons on me. Lots of
Press
buttons.
the buttons. Press
Press buttons. Press
Oh,
buttons.
oh, oh,
Look,
oh,
I'm going
oh, 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 oh,
pressing
oh, oh.
buttons.
Not my pet.
Shit, shit balls, shit balls.
pushing more buttons than you can imagine.
Let's go back to
Oh.
our cats before they kill them.
Oh, can we murder
Oh yeah,
people?
dead on the cutter, dead on the cutter.
Shit,
Get off
shit,
my
shit, shit,
cat.
shit, shit.
Ow, ow, ow,
Savage.
ow, arrow card on the cutters.
No,
Oh,
get
shit
the heals.
balls.
I'm hurt, I'm hurt.
Rubber Gildy, Rubber Gildy.
Good job, by the way.
Emotionally or physically?
Come
Really
on,
nice scouting as well, by the way, Monty. Thank you.
come on, come on. Give you some
we go.
boons.
Now we can
Okay,
sustain it
everybody's
for
up.
another 172 supply.
Whatever
Great
it is
song,
about.
Naomi. Thank you.
Check out Fornax. Oh, thank you very much, Dee. That is absolutely wonderful. They
Don't
are
be a bad
brilliant
influence.
content creators.
Well,
I
yeah,
absolutely
just do
adore
it.
them.
You're still singing.
They shoutcast, they do fantastic guides for builds, especially boots and Kroof on the build front. Jedbro is an advocate for mental health and just general like compassion and kindness in online spaces. He's also a therapist and he's very wise on many topics. So it's a real privilege to kind of to be allowed to talk with them. It's really lovely. And Rook is just absolutely amazing. I love her to pieces. We do law. We've done a law stream together, and I think we're going to do another one, which is pretty awesome. Where we pick a map on any of the maps actually in Guild Wars, and we talk about the story and the lore and things people don't know and things have missed and like tidbits of knowledge from the content creation process and talking about like concept art into those kind of actual assets on the map. It's really fun. We did a live stream on the main Guild Wars 2 channel. It was amazing. I loved it. And yeah. And Jedbro didn't get at all salty that he wasn't invited. Not one little bit of salt was there. Can we get her up? I can't get her up. Oh my god.
We stay together, and we're big and strong. We press buttons together, and we're going to go take their north camp off them.
Oh, nice.
Come.
I'm sorry I'm missing the chat. I'm trying to keep up with what's happening. I don't know what. There's a bit of schizophrenic.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Save
but
this
this
one
one
cow
is
full.
44.
There's a split decision on whether we're going to stay or whether we're going to go. And oh shit, they're coming. Oh wow.
Big button pressing. Look on the arrow. Lots of buttons on the arrow. Lots of buttons on the arrow.
Where's the arrow?
Oh shit.
On the enemy.
Heal me. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, we got him up. Okay.
Good job. Let's heal here for a bit. We'll take
This
5
is quite
seconds
fun though. This is actually quite representative of the type of
break.
action that you get, especially on a weekend, especially near reset. There's lots of people on the maps. It's very busy, and you just generally just brawling and beating the holy crap out of each other to take these keeps. It's quite fun.
I'm going to be moving quite fast, so.
Oh, thank you,
group
girl.
up
Thank you
near the
so
tree,
much. I
and then
appreciate
we'll,
coming in and saying hello. It's lovely.
wait
It's
for
lovely
people.
that you're
Oh,
here.
This song.
Right,
Ryla,
is it also
welcome to the chat.
Look at this hero here.
We're
Stay
allowed
here.
to.
Oh my
We're
God,
allowed to
what
sarcasm.
hero?
You can sarcasm as much as you want, but you must forgive me if I don't notice it, because brain mush whilst streaming.
This has got even higher. Like, what the fuck?
You must type forward slash. Oh fuck! It's oh shit balls! I've got to stop swearing.
How
Okay.
did you open a one wall with no
Woohoo!
kata?
We were just
Magic.
Magic, you know.
we were distracting them.
There was a cat that
Here we go.
showed you at the first.
They're
Like, before you did
probably
any.
gonna try and stop us quite a lot from doing this, so
Yeah,
they're gonna.
exactly.
They might let us kill the Lord and then come
Cracking plan,
contest.
don't
They
Yeah,
might
find you absolute strategic
just try
plan.
and zerg us while we're actually distracted by the Lord and having to deal with the Lord's
Oh, yes,
mechanics.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Kind of murdering us.
yeah. Oh, the more.
Die. There will
we
be
also
a
have to
new,
murder their siege as
achievement,
well.
correct? And if you get the achievement, you get the untradeable infusion. Untradeable. And the Lord of Heat has a
Protected.
tiny percent chance of
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Me too.
And now the chat. So, what I might actually do in the not too distant future is actually get a couple of these crazy lunatics when they're not bantering the hell out of a map and ask them about what their opinion is, how they feel. I mean, these are the people who have kept the game mode alive during the, I would say like content drought, but that just doesn't cover it. Real shit balls. Shit. Shit.
Look, we're killing them.
Oh, bollocks. Oh.
You're doing great.
I'm totally dead.
Oh, fudge. Sorry. And see what they think about all these changes and how hopeful they are about what's happening and what they actually would like to see with the alliances and supporting the game type going forward. I think that would be great. Because I mean, these guys have been keeping this game mode alive with no support really, or very minimal support coming in quite recently since Heart of Thorns. So it's super impressive. Do you feel like the new rewards and world rewards are getting more popular? I don't know. I mean, it's anecdotal to say that I've experienced issues getting onto my home server when I was abroad. I would imagine there must be a way to kind of find out and take a look at like numbers in some capacity. Although Guild Wars 2 has always been rather I can't get that person. Shit.
That's right. Well,
oh, I'm running the wrong way. That's bad. Okay.
I'm from Manchester.
Sorry. I'm just trying to actually do the thing I'm doing, which is supporting. It's my job to keep all these people alive, which is probably why we're not doing so well. Shit.
For you, it's also pretty late.
Shit.
You've attacked.
Oh, you're like down.
1 hour 35. So
Okay.
Well, I'm a strong, independent pink jar. I can do what I want, you know.
My friend No One is going to be so annoyed with me because I'm just rolling and like my face across the keyboard.
Yeah, no, I signed up for it. I enjoy it, you know. I just like.
No swearing, only no swearing, only foxtrot. Foxtrot.
I used to do it on Desolation, ironically. You had an account Desolation.
Oh wow.
Just come home. Nice, good flip.
That is. Do we got it? Oh my god, we got it. Holy shirt balls. Oh, they're not going to be happy now.
Loot bags here. Oh, they're going to try and portal in. More loot bags. Guys, our Uber's here. Our Uber Eats is here. Come to me. Just Eat's going to get delivered.
Well, we have to murder these people so that they can't do.
Oh yeah, look after each other though. I'm just going to stay.
Watch this. Watch how absolutely no damage I do whatsoever. I do no damage. I'm just going to rub that guildie and get everybody up.
There you go, it's gone. Right.
There we go.
Okay. Is everyone up? Is anyone down?
Let's have a smell and see if anybody is.
Do you know where they are?
Is there anyone? So your mount can get a sniff function, which like reveals enemies on the map for a few moments. So.
Get in there.
And if you weren't guessing, leather is quite a rare resource on these maps. People get a little bit excited about it.
That's good comms, actually. So that's fine.
But you make all the green numbers appear. I do make the green numbers appear. That's my
Quite impressed, actually. We killed all the
that's my job. Stability and healing, and boring enemies to death.
Okay, cool.
Green numbers are pretty. They are. I agree.
Tune, exactly.
Green numbers are absolutely the only thing I can hope for, because even when I'm actually playing a damage build, guys, I'm kind of hopeless. I gotta be real. I'm kind of hopeless.
Thank you for the lead.
I often say, if you're looking for a stream to get good on, dear God, don't choose mine. Go to Rook's or Crufs or anybody else's Jedbro is a very competent player. I profoundly not. I'm just here for shits and giggles. That's me. And occasionally to murder a Doliac and feel bad about it. That's what I'm here for. I am EU. I live in the United Kingdom and I play on EU servers, but I do moonlight on US servers. I have a second account and I've kind of dedicated that to be on the US servers so that I can play with my podcast buddies. We're actually going to be doing Cordicus's Mana tomorrow. Oh, shirt balls. We're going to be doing Corticus's Mana next week. And yeah, that's really cool. But my character is super basic. I don't have anything unlocked on the account. No sky scale, no skimmer, no bunnies, nothing. It's a bare bones account, so it's gonna be a bit baller, to be honest. A bit basic.
How many drinks you are on now, Verna?
9, I think. Now 10.
Oop. Are they still inside? Oh, they are. Oh, they really are trying to contest it.
10, and that's from 6. So it's not even more than 1 per hour.
Honestly, it's such a beautiful map. It would be nice to kind of take you around it and just show you the different areas on it. It is so kind of cinematic in its aspect, and there's a fun system on the map whereby if you like manage to capture all the shrines, there's like a fast travel system that you can use. It's like throws you out into the world. It's kind of amazing. And I've missed the supplies again. Shit balls.
We're now
We're just here for the cures. Yep. Cure. The problem is, so I am used to playing in other MMOs. I'm so used to playing like a healer that actually does direct healing rather than just like spamming heal directionally around me. And I honestly prefer like targeted heal, and there's a nice like gameplay cycle around trying to use as little of your resources to get as much healing out as possible without kind of over healing. Because I feel like a lot of the gameplay for Guild Wars 2, especially for healers, is just knowing when to overheal the shit out of things. I think that's the kind of the, and I'm definitely not there yet. Definitely not like competent enough. In fact, I like the support and healing so much. When I'm doing my raids, as Dee can testify, I am a fairly mediocre druid. But I just that's my bag. I think it's because of my stupid autistic ADHD brain. I don't like having to kind of make the muscle memory to have like a proper spell rotation, and some of them, like for example for the Weaver, are just have a complexity which is just brain melting for me. So what do I think is Spellbreaker? I don't. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Okay, so don't hate incompetent content creator, but when Heart of Thorns released, I went like gunzo for it. I unlocked every single elite specialization. I unlocked every single weapons collection, the whole kit and caboodle. I was just mad for it. I don't think I've unlocked Spellbreaker yet.
I sent you a picture of Dobby.
Here's the problem. Here's one of the problems. Wine, poor content creator.
150 and so.
You just when your passion. So I played like Guild Wars since in some capacity since 2005. In 2014, I turned that kind of like dedication to the game into something more creative in the space as a content creator. And the amount of time that I've been able to kind of dedicate to the game has just like tumbled, and therefore my kind of like passion for it has like waxed and waned. And and I'm happy to report that I have like rediscovered my absolute passion for the game in the past couple of months, and I'm just really into it now. So the idea is to get my legendary gear, be able to make as much Fashion Wars content as I want without having to like pay real money for transportation charges, and then systematically go through the game, unlock all the new elite specializations, unlock all the armor skins, and just really like immerse myself in it. So I don't have an opinion of it right now because I haven't been playing it. So that's the rub. Oh, thank you, Dee. That's very sweet of you.
How do you safely
it's fun to play for games with
just go ahead.
Oh, we
go
can.
right ahead. No, you can.
You see, I don't mind like having a specific task. I'm not adverse to being here. I remember, I think we were doing Cairn, and I had to be out, and I had to be doing things, and I had to be dodging, and I was fine with that. Once I know my role, and I've played it a few times, I'm fine with that. I mean, as incompetent as I am in like Guild Wars 2 in terms of raiding, I was actually like a raid leader, and like I used to do a heck of a lot in like other games like World of Warcraft. I do like planning for raid encounters and sort out heal rotations and that kind of thing. So it's not that I don't like that aspect of the game. It's just I think that I burnt out so hard in playing World of Warcraft and raiding like 5 nights a week for like 6 years that I don't know. I feel like I'm just now recovered enough, and my PTSD is recovered enough for me to like go, yeah, let's give raiding a try, and a proper like, you know, try hard, you know, actually committing to it and working through it. I've still got no supplies. This is so inept of me. I still haven't picked up any supplies. Sorry. Don't do what I do. Always try and resupply.
Oh, they put on EVP will be on in 15 seconds. They realized it. Yeah,
oh shit, it's about to get to tier 2 as well.
I'm gonna do a little bit of spam again. So I'm gonna pop. If you would like to jump in and chat on Discord with all the lovely people that you can hear, if you would like to have an opportunity to win precursors and gems and join the lovely community of crazy World v Worlders, feel free to do so.
My brain thinks not correctly all the time,
you are more than welcome. You don't even have to be on Pike and Square or on an EU server to join the Discord and enjoy some banter and some loot. Thank you so much for the love, Channel. That's really very sweet of you to say. I have actually put out a video today talking about the new content release schedule and the how much loot we are going to be able to kind of like speculate we're going to be getting. They haven't quite revealed everything yet, but we've got a kind of a fairly reasonable idea of how much content we're going to be getting, and I kind of looked at Path of Fire and Season 4 to kind of see how it lines up, because the premise of this like game-changing ethos is to give players more content more consistently over a shorter period of time. So that's a yearly expansion release cadence with quarterly content, so you're never more than maybe 3 months away from a new bit of shiny kit to chase, a shiny map to explore, a different gameplay. And I'm wholeheartedly for these changes. I feel like because I've been quite clinical in looking at it and critical of some of the comparisons they've made, that people think that I'm like against it. I'm definitely not. I'm really happy about the changes.
Yeah,
I hope that this is kind of, at least for the next few years, this is kind of like the final form so that we can get a bit of stability. Because I think that's one of the main problems of Guild Wars 2 is the fact that people, it's the fact that, so
Yeah, I hope he does. Come on, pull it.
they've changed tack quite a few times, right? When the game launched, they wanted to do one-off niche content, never to be repeated. Then they realized that the community just wasn't enjoying that. They didn't like that ethos. So then they changed to the living world, and then they thought that they might only do living world, but then they were able to make an expansion. I think that was quite successful, wildly successful with their first expansion, Heart of Thorns. And then, but there was always kind of areas of like content drought, and times, and then they decided, oh, we're just going to do living world, and now they've changed again. And what I've always wanted as a player is just sort of like an even keel footing as to know what's basically coming down. I don't need it to the day. I don't need it like so formulaic that I could close my eyes and imagine the next 5 years of content delivery. Shirt balls. Oh god, sorry. But I genuinely think this new content cadence and this new ethos is going to pay dividends. It'll give stability. It'll give stability of income. It will give the community something to kind of coalesce around, even if it's not 100% perfect. Which no content is. But no, I'm really kind of looking forward to it. Yeah, the community wanted this game to be similar to Guild Wars 1. I think so, maybe. Oh, 100 unique chats. Thank you so much. I think people... Oh, wow, they're singing now. That's messing up my floor. They're so much louder in my headset. They're so much louder in my headset. Actually, I don't think that I... Okay, you can hear them now, and I can't because, oh my god, that is such a lot of singing. Okay. Holy tomatoes. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah, I think that when the game first launched, it was such a kind of lurch in a different direction. And it's such a different ethos that players were kind of shocked. It really wasn't what they were expecting. Maybe they thought that the new game would just be kind of a visual overhaul with jumping or something. I don't know. But no henchmen. If you don't know, if you haven't played the original games, all the cities were like the open world maps, as it were. There was non-combat areas, but it was like the shared world was the cities, and the rest of the world was like instant content where you could go into a group. You can't carry them up. Okay. And go out and adventure through. And obviously this world is just, it's very much like a more traditional MMO in at least that the capacity of having a large shared open world. No henchmen, no... so you could have like multiple builds. You could have hybrid builds in the original game. You could be a pure healer, you could be a pure tank. The Trinity was definitely there. And this game just kind of, I think they really wanted to just rewrite the rulebook on what an MMO could be, and in some ways it's been an astonishing success, and in other ways I feel like they've used it as a kind of an experimental playground for game ideas and content delivery ideas and mechanics and things. Some work, some don't, and I love that, but I feel like gamers just want some consistency in the delivery of their content. I think that's what they want. They want a little bit of a security blanket, so that they can feel like, yeah, I know that this game is going to be around. I know that there's going to be content for me. Are they all the way down there? Fucking shirtballs. Bugger, 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 bugger. Can I glide here? I can. Okay, that's fine. Don't die. Don't die of falling. That's stupid. Okay, hang on. Nope. But yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the chat. It's oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. At least that's my impression. I guess I think because I kind of come at it from a different point of view, being both a player and a content creator, I find their kind of experimentation interesting, and it's fascinating to kind of look across the genre and see what all the other MMOs are doing. And if you're actually interested in kind of looking and seeing, did I miss the portal? Mother beep. Shit. If you're interested in kind of a grand tour of MMOs, Preach is actually undertaking that at the moment. He's working his way through Guild Wars 2 and its raiding content. I think he's moved on to Destiny 2 and their content. Oh shit. They noticed me. Shit balls. Oh fudge. Fudge. Come on, keep going, puppy. Don't die on me now. Shit. Where's my commander? Oh bollocks. I'm not gonna survive this, guys. It's really bad. I'm not surviving this. Oh dear. Well, that's my knees gone. Hi. You know that I can't kill you. You know that I have no damage whatsoever. And I've just like hit the scarab. That's great.
I need more endurance.
You know that I can't damage you. You know it. You just know it. May I interest you in boring conversation?
That's refreshing.
No? Okay. Fine. Yeah, so Preach is working his way through, and it's a fascinating grand tour of all the different MMOs out there. He's played right the way through and beaten all the content of Final Fantasy XIV. He's a legacy World of Warcraft player, so he has played all the content and done the highest tier of raiding in World of Warcraft. He's doing it in Destiny now, and I think it's a fascinating look at the industry, fascinating look at the different like disparate communities in this MMO gaming multiverse. And he's actually giving Guild Wars 2 a really fair shake, a really absolutely amazing, like reasonable like critique, and shown a lot of love to the game. So I think that's lovely. You love Guild Wars 2 for what it is. I enjoy it a lot, and I can see it good. Yeah, I mean that exactly the same. I mean, so I guess I get paid to kind of cast a critical eye over things, point out the good, point out the bad. So maybe I guess I'm more vocally critical than I would be ever as a player, because people ask me my opinion and I make content around like the changes that are happening and playing devil's advocate, and like when I have conversations with other gamers in my community, they will tell me their concerns and worries and what they're thinking about and how they feel about things, and I will often like share that as it's like a devil's advocate point of view, so that you can kind of, my videos are kind of a gauge of the zeitgeist of the community, of the thoughts of people who are sharing these ideas and these thoughts in this space with me. You played Destiny, it can be fun, but its content is seasonal. Oh, okay. So I have actually played Destiny 2. I quite enjoyed it, but I am, again, my legendary lack of reflexes, it's quite painful. I really only have one time to manage a single MMO. Incredibly torn between Guild Wars 2 and World of Warcraft. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about Guild Wars 2 is there's no subscriptions, and there's no kind of loot treadmill. You're not going to fall behind on anything. So yeah, I can feel, I understand your dichotomy, because I've played World of Warcraft since it launched. I have a huge amount of love, if not for the Acti Blizzard monstrosity, which is the upper management, but for the game developers and the content creators and the art team and the people who are actually at the coalface making this game and keeping it alive. And I have a lot of love for the world and the settings and the stories that have been born out of it. I absolutely adore the lore. I have all the art books for World of Warcraft. I do love it. It's amazing. I can understand your dichotomy, but I think there's plenty of room in everyone's heart to love and play at least 1 or 2 games. And remember, Guild Wars 2, super casual, no loot treadmill to get behind on. Definitely not the case with World of Warcraft, although they have a nice catch-up system this season. So this expansion, which is nice. Although, and I have actually been playing it myself, and I'm playing through. I'm going to be playing through the Neltharion content, but I'm just so kind of, my brain just wants me to play Guild Wars 2 at the moment. I can't really think about doing anything else. It won't let me. Preach did make a point about the those who are involved in content creation around the game, that they've been making content is often very sharp. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Preach is the kind of, I mean, I don't think really, Preach is the kind of content creator that I would aspire to be. He is incredibly fair. He gives due criticism where he feels that it's necessary. When the whole scandal with World of Warcraft kicked off, and the horrific treatment of women in their workplace, he dropped the game, and I think he didn't return until after they'd unionized and there'd been a lot of changes internally, which I have a huge amount of respect for. And he makes thoughtful, intelligent content that I think, regardless of whether whether you're a fan of the game or not, or whether you're even going to play any of the games that he reviews, he's very insightful, and he gives it a lot of time and due thought. So I have a huge amount of respect for him as a content creator. One commentator didn't resonate with me. Tried multiple classes until they quit. Yeah, right. Well, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Rolling Stone. Yeah, I mean, I bounced off Final Fantasy XIV about 3 times before I actually kind of stuck. It stuck. And that was thanks to a wonderful friend of mine who I don't actually talk to as much as I would like. They're very awesome and very busy. His gentleman's called Cub, and he kind of held my hand and helped me through the bumps and trials and tribulations of trying to kind of unlearn a lot of the preconceptions I had as an MMO player going into Final Fantasy XIV. If you haven't played it, it's a bit wild. It's got some exceptionally traditional elements and some other stuff which is just out of left field, and it requires for you to think differently about things. And but I mean, if you're interested in deep story, I don't know why I keep trying to go for Moth Siege. I'm such a tomato. If you're interested in really fantastic storytelling that's very grown up, doesn't pull its punches, and is more like a psychology book wrapped in a story, and that's it's actually had a real effect on how I look at many things playing the story of Final Fantasy XIV. It made me look at, this is going to get quite real, so as an English person, as a British person, there's been a lot of they're called the Troubles with Northern Ireland, and the horrific treatment of the British of the legacy of treatment of successive British governments towards Ireland, and the famines that they would cause and the harm that was caused to that community. And it's funny playing Final Fantasy XIV and playing through the expansion I liked the least, which was, I think it was like Stormblood. It really gave me an insight into the colossal harm that those kind of occupied communities that are being subjugated live through, the consequences that it has. I guess I understood on an intellectual level what these kind of ramifications of this kind of horrific treatment does to communities and nations, but playing through Stormblood, it kind of solidified it for me in my mind, and it's an extraordinary expansion for really trying to understand the plight of people who are kind of under siege in their own nations, in their own homes. It's amazing for that. And it's and that's one of the things that I actually adore about all games, is the fact that they allow you to kind of discard your ego. They allow you to explore the real concepts and ideas around philosophies and ideas and like the politic of it, without the kind of emotional attachment that we have. So people can get very defensive because the English were subject to terrorism, and it wasn't directed at the government, it was directed at supermarkets and kids. And there's if you talk to a lot of older people in the United Kingdom, they'll be quite angry and belligerent about this. And really what it is there's just losers on all sides because of a great evil done by these implacable elites to everybody. Everybody suffers, and both communities are just impoverished because of it. And really these kind of stories allow you that emotional distance to kind of really have a clear-eyed look at this stuff, which I 100% love and appreciate. It's why I'm such a fan of like Star Trek, because those kind of sci-fi futuristic worlds, again, it allows you to analyze complicated topics without emotion, for their merits, without any dog in the race, as it were. Ah, yes, and we are actually like supposed to be having some fun. Sorry, I got completely. I will wrap Swex. I can't speak now. I will go on and on about these kind of things because I think the gameplay is like the next tier of storytelling. I think it's elevated above movies and even books to a certain degree because you're so in it and it's so immersive and you have so much agency. But we're here for World v World and shit talking. So yes, let's have a bit of fun. And do check out the Discord. Do join World v World with Blub. You don't even have to be on the server to have some fun and win some precursors. The wonderful raid leader, guild leader, Omega, is in the chat, and he is inviting you all to come to the Discord, have some fun, and yeah. I personally never heard that perspective. I'm happy to hear it's such a oh, thank you, Windflower. I appreciate it. I think because I think because my brain is so messed up. I've got ADHD. I've got autism. I have aphantasia as well. Just the shit cherry on the top of my crazy stack. I do kind of come at things from a different point of view, and my partner will often like use me as a sounding, as much as everybody else goes to him as a sounding board. My partner will come to me as a sounding board to kind of, I think, get the left of field kind of perspective on things, because I do look at everything slightly differently. I think that might be one of the reasons I am allowed onto the Lightbringers podcast, because I think I bring just a skew-eyed look at things with a huge lore, huge lore bent. I do adore the lore of Guild Wars. It is absolutely amazing. I would be interested in chat if anyone has like had that kind of like eye-opening experience where you're playing through a game and you're playing through a story and something happens and it changes how you see the real world.
Now they'll feel my turbulence.
I want that.
Oh, I'm so happy. Welcome to the I'm glad that you found what you were looking for and that you're enjoying Tyria. It is an absolutely breathtaking world. The environments are just amazing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, so as much as I adore Final Fantasy XIV, and what I say about it is that it has the best storytelling but not the best story delivery. I think it's made some odd choices as 14 in terms of, oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. It's made some odd story choices. I am not a fan of the silent episodes that they have. There should be, they need to voice their stuff. It's just bizarre, especially for me who, again, another neurodivergent thing, I have dyslexia. So trying to read any text by Oriange is like taking a rusty old spoon and just shoving it up my nose and scrambling my brain. You know, it's not good. So I love the story delivery in Guild Wars 2 because when there is text, it's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. 90% of the content is voice acted, and they do some lovely immersive storytelling. And of course, I'm a huge fan of the cutscenes that they have. I love the old style cutscenes with the painterly vibe. I'm not a fan of the side by side personal story stuff, but it was a thing of its time, so you know, you roll with it. I mean, it's hard to... Here's the thing. The overarching villain of the piece can be really very clear. As a person who's English, I cannot pretend that Empire was anything other than a sprawling, greedy mess of despicable actions made by elites to grab wealth from others, and I can't pretend that it was anything other than just a nightmare for everybody that was affected by it. On an individual level, I'm sure that there were people who at the time contemporaneously were fighting against these imperial tendencies. I'm sure that there's always been individuals on the ground who are English, who are British, who are of the colonized, who are being colonized, and who are doing wonderful things at the time, trying to stop it, trying to mitigate harm. History is complicated, but you know, sometimes the villain is the villain, you know, and I feel like, especially in the United Kingdom, the real stories about how do you know that we were the first to have a revolution and chop the heads off our kings, and yet we lost our republic. It died before it could become a full, proper republic, rather than us being subjects of an autocratic tyrant. That it's really what we still are. Yeah, we revolted even before the French did, and yet we lost our republic. But we don't tell that history in our classrooms. We tell the history of Henry VIII and all his wives, and the benevolence of this autocratic, white supremacy supporting house that should have ended, era that should have ended with the demise of the late queen. So, I mean, it's a complicated world, and I feel like there's a lot of things that we could do better. Let's put it that way. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate
More
it.
endurance. I recommend you run.
Why won't anyone?
Spellbreak. Activating hard light emitter.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Oh, hello. I keep making excuses about
Now it's on.
I have a similar condition but not dyslexia, and I'm quite tired of these results of life and gaslighting. Oh, I mean, thing is, I think that my conditions, my neurodivergence and things, it's I always look at them as like it's like a double-edged sword. There are pros and there are cons. I get to see the world from a different point of view. I have incredible focus because of my ADHD. I can be hyper laser focused on something. The problem is that I don't have as much control over that focus as I would like because I have a dopamine deficiency. There are pros and cons to everything, and I guess I kind of jokingly talk about my ADHD as an excuse for my shortcomings. Really, I'm a novice streamer with a short attention span. I may or may not have that anyway. If they were able to miraculously cure my ADHD, that could likely just be a character failing, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, so if you think about the stories in Guild Wars 2, it is about conflict. It is about, so if you think about the very first stories, like the Guild Wars, that was humanity's civil war. That's why help never came for Or when it was being assaulted by the Char, because there was such fractures in the human society, and they were so adversarial to one another that their differences literally led to the demise of the city of the gods. It led to humanity's decline across all of Tyria. And these kind of stories, they're not born in a vacuum. If you look at stories in Japan, there's a lot of stories where there are nuclear accidents and places are bombed, or there's literally nuclear war, because that is the cultural experience of that nation. And so the stories reflect who we are as people. They reflect who we are culturally. They reflect who we are collectively as the human species, as the human that kind of. It's like it's a representation of us as we play out in allegory, topics and themes and injustices over and over again. It's like an echo. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing. We are just mammals. I feel like a lot of the time people like to think that we're sort of some special snowflake, but we're not. We're just mammals. We're a great ape. We're part of that genus. You can tell in our very DNA that is what we are. And animals do things like that. I mean, we're also not the only species on the planet to ever cause a mass extinction. The trees literally changed the chemical composition of the environment, and there was one of the largest mass extinctions ever, as all the creatures that required, I think it was a preponderance of carbon dioxide, just died because they'd literally like stripped it. Or maybe it was nitrogen or something. They'd literally stripped the atmosphere of it. Sorry, I'm getting tired. And yeah, mass extinction happened. So we're not We're not really a unique snowflake in any other capacity other than that we adapt the environment to us rather than us adapting to the environment. That's kind of our special sauce. I base my belief system in evidence. So if anybody thinks that they have a soul, that I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying there's any of that, but that's not what I think. There's no evidence that we have a soul. There's no evidence. They'd have to like rewrite the kind of like the fundamental principles of physics, although they might have to do that anyway after the James Webb Telescope, because that's kind of smashing open. String theory is gone, baby. But no, there's no evidence there's a soul. So the only evidence that we have is that consciousness is an emergent quality of the brain, of the matter in our brain, and that's not unique to us. I mean, I don't think that my dog will ever want to be a banker, but then again, I don't necessarily think that's such a bad thing. But we are, I think many things on this planet are almost as well, in terms of feeling and emotion and presence. I think most things are as alive as we are in terms of higher brain function, in terms of problem solving. Likely most aren't. Maybe elephants, whales, that kind of thing. Dolphins have language and society and that kind of thing. But no, we kind of give ourselves airs and graces that I feel like, yeah, we don't really deserve them.
That feels better.
We're just a weird naked primate that likes to build stuff. That's what we are.
I'm dying. Ready. Rare treasure.
I hope we're not raided by Bible. Look, I have nothing against people who have religious convictions. Some of the best people in the world, some of the people who have changed the world for the better have been religious people. Think about Martin Luther King. Absolute one of my heroes, okay? He in the face of death threats, being called a terrorist, being vilified and ostracized when he was alive, he brought the rights of human beings to the fore, and he was extraordinary. He wasn't as successful as he wanted to be. He wanted to move on to social issues, not just racial issues. He wanted to rectify the inequality that was rampant in America, which has only ever got worse. But yeah, he was a man of faith. He was a man of God. He had faith, but he was also one of the pioneers for human rights. So religion and faith can be a wonderful thing, but of course we're human beings. So the faith reflects the person. You can be a person of faith and be a wonderful person. You can be a person of faith and be a terrible human being. The commonality is the human being part, right? I mean, so it's not. If you think that science spaces are bastions of pure morality, you're going to be sadly find that a lot of it's not just religious spaces that are intolerant, say, to females or feminine people or the LGBTQIA community. There's a lot of stuffy old patriarchal places that don't require religion to be absolutely terrible. And I'm not saying that religion hasn't done great harm. The commonality is that religion is an expression of humanity. It's an expression of how we are with one another. We war over resources, we war over ideas. It's a huge thing. This is quite a deep topic for this evening. I wasn't expecting to go here. Should we get back to the banter? Let's have a look on the Discord, because I did mute them because my brain was melting. I'm going to see what's happening on the Discord.
Ted, the farmer doing good work with his ranger.
Oh,
Ended
look
up
at
alive.
that.
Okay.
Go on,
Evening, guys. I just wanted to check back in and make sure everyone was all right. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, we're great. We're gonna press buttons,
You're
push
doing
buttons, all the
amazing,
buttons, press all the buttons.
Alright, how are you?
I'm okay.
Fornax.
We got philosophical in the chat, and we've been talking about the zeitgeist of humanity. Really, that's what we've been talking. Yeah.
As you do at this time in the morning.
Of course. Why would you not at 1:30? I just wanted to make sure everyone was doing okay. And how's the giveaways going?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Giveaways will be handed out tomorrow.
Ooh, exciting.
People can add their names.
I have another giveaway maybe at the moment, but I need Highlander's help maybe.
Okay.
I can give it a go. What do you want me to do?
I will whisper you to take it be more secret.
Okay. Secret giveaway.
No, it will be another 2,000 gems.
Jesus.
Oh wow. Guys, get into the Discord now. Look, I'm linking it again. get into the Discord. Quick.
That'll be 4,000 gems Blubber's given away tonight.
Shirt balls. God damn. If you like mount skins.
Yeah. I love
Are they at the pavilion? Fuck. I'm talking to the chat too much, and I've just been completely off tag. I have been completely off tag. Sorry, guys.
But I need a few minutes to set it up. Like, give me 15 minutes or 2:45.
Wolf, I don't think that I would care if I was called a heretic. I'm okay with that. I've been called worse, like yesterday. I'm fine with that. Okay. If that's all they're coming at me with, I'm doing well. Okay. Gotta get the sympathizers. So how has it gone? Do you think you're gonna make it through the 24 hours? I think they're taking a break. Unfortunately, a lot of places a heretic comes along with criminal. Yeah, no. I understand that there are many regions that are like totalitarian. I understand that, and look, I'm not ignorant to the bad things in this world. Unfortunately,
I do have a portal into Inner Hills at the moment.
It's rough. I'm very much a proponent of freedom of thought and freedom of conscience and, you know, personal bodily autonomy, and all those things are incredibly under attack right now. It seems like every time humanity gets to the roaring 20s, shit just goes crazy. Okay? And I understand that the evils and dangers facing us, unfortunately. And the best thing you can do is stay engaged, stay sane, and do things that make you happy. And don't be a bystander. Don't be a bystander. When you see injustice, when you see shit, stand up. And
I'm no longer alive.
yeah. Grab the moments of happiness while you can.
You're dead. Give me a shout. Might need your help.
Yeah. The world is a dark and difficult place.
I'm dead now.
You dozed off a bit. Oh my goodness, it's all right. We were just putting the world to rights, D. You didn't miss anything. The World v World is spectacular. Oh shit, that is like an absolute metric fork ton of bad guys. So we're probably going to be dead quite shortly. Although the giveaways are going really well. Blob has given away 2,000 gems and I think a couple of precursors, which is really awesome.
Is that there?
No, we were talking about patriarchy and compassion and stories being a gateway into understanding and dissecting political opinions that are divisive and things like that. So it really got quite spicy. Dark is not here to like drag me away from the politics. I fell right into the well. Oh, here they come.
Let's go. So let's push into them. Actually. Press buttons. Press buttons.
An ocean trench.
Safe. It's safe.
I'll bring you back.
Oh god.
Yes, good job.
Oh. I would like to not be running in fear. Rub.
Good job.
Ay. Oh, you just didn't stand there and die? Strange. You should have run, Han.
More buttons over here need pressing. Just to be sure, one last button pressing.
Not enough energy.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
I'm actually starting to get really hoarse.
He knows.
So, God help me. Yeah, no, I think so. I definitely don't hide away from politics. In fact, my husband despairs at how much of the kind of the darkness I consume, because I like to make sure that I'm informed. But you have to, in order to kind of fortify yourself, it's not a case of ignoring the bad things that are happening. It's a case of the fact that you have to do things that give you joy and hope and happiness in order to sustain you, so that you can keep fighting the good fight, as it were.
I can't. Oh, yeah, get reflects. That guy might throw a disabler.
Yeah, I mean, you can't battle. You cannot battle dragons every day. Sometimes you just have to, you know,
I've been chatmanding quite a lot actually.
Work on your armor in World v World. You know, and you can't despair and kind of throw your hands up in the air and just turn away from it like that. It's about it's so serious talk. When my dad was dying, he died of cancer, and it took a couple of years for him to pass. And some of them were great years where he got to do, because he knew he had finite time, he got to do exactly what he wanted. And some of them were not. And during that time period, the dawning realization kind of hit me that life is not like weathering the storm or you know, just getting through to the next day and it'll be waiting for it to be better. Life is not that. Life is literally learning to find joy and happiness and love and fulfillment whilst all the terrible things are happening, because you don't have any control over the terrible things. You don't have you have very little control over the things that life throws you. All you get to decide is how you respond. It's kind of like cognitive behavior 101. How am I going to respond to all this shit coming down the pike? And you have to respond to it with compassion for yourself, love for the people around you, support for the communities that you want, that need to be protected, and just saying that as long as though there are people standing against what I believe and ready to hurt people who are vulnerable, I'm not going to sit down. Some days I'll take a day off and I'll do something to rejuvenate my batteries, and I'll laugh and I'll sing whilst I'm fighting these fuckers to the end.
Yeah, I went from LA to LA.
I think you think maturity is key. I think that it's maybe.
It hurts my soul.
I think it's easy to kind of get so fucking angry with everything that's happening that it kind of eats you alive.
It's now only
And
3 seconds.
here's the thing. You can't let them do that to you, Because if they wear you down, you've won. Because they're never going to stop trying to take our rights. But we're never going to stop fighting them. You know? And I don't know whether it's to do with maturity, because some of the wisest people I know are far younger than I.
I love you, bro.
I think it's just... I think you've just got to find your way. And just have compassion for yourself.
I know.
Compassion for yourself and compassion for those around you.
You know, more.
80s, 90s.
Very lovey-dovely.
God, we got super real again. Guys, the chat.
I'm at the point in the night where I'm tired and I've had.
We need more like. Portal.
Not even stirring.
That's just disappointment.
Sleep. Is that an actual portal? No, it's not an actual portal. Oh, inventory wars. Yes, let's. Shall we have a quick look at Fornax's inventory for a second to lighten the tone or destroy the minds of people with ADHD? One or the other. Look away now. You have been warned. Oh my god! Look at that. Holy tomatoes.
Save about 5 silver bits in there.
Donya, can I have the tag for like 15
Oh dear.
minutes?
There we go.
Can I have the tag for like 15 minutes?
I mean, if you are looking for like gathering a lot of loot, World v World, it's pretty good.
After hours, okay.
Prizes, prizes, and prizes, and more prizes.
Look at this. Are we gonna
Oh, look at that.
$dollars or?
I want to do a new.
15
I
of
want to
them.
do a new giveaway of 2,000 gems.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, super yawny. My eyes. Yes, that's a fair response. How many inventory slots? So this is one of my many alts. So she does not have a huge amount of inventory slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Why do you need the tags from?
Ooh, feeling a bit. Oh my god, I am absolutely wasted. Oh shit. I am completely like yawny here. I think you're gonna get another like hour out of me, and then I'm just gonna crumple like a cheap suit. I don't know how people. I need my bedtime. I do not understand how people do 24-hour streams. It's just not. I just. Okay, I'm alive. Yeah, I'm maybe an hour. I don't know. I'm so sleepy. Eventually my husband will just appear and go, right, come on. It's time to go to bed, you.
I want that.
He will often do that. He'll like, I'll be doing something, and because I have like super little control over what I get fixated on, he'll arrive at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be just doing something really weird or arbitrary on the internet, and he'll be like, no, come on, we're going to bed now. And just like drag me off. Come on, bedtime. Time to go to sleep. The dog's missing you. Come on, back to bed. And that'll be it. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I will be streaming again tomorrow because this is a 24-hour affair, so it's going to be going on until 1700 tomorrow. This is going on until. Did I miss the waypoint? I did miss the waypoint because I am not paying attention. Hi, Fornax. Oh, hi, Laura. How are you doing? We are doing World v World. We are doing another hour of the 24-hour stream. It finishes at 1700 and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my goodness, I'm so tired already.
Do it, right?
It's not good.
Stop thing.
Nice. You're still awake, yes. Still
Okay,
awake.
we will race to Monty. And the first that reaches the
who is Monty?
Alright.
Monty is a Fylander. If you're on squad, you can see Fylander.
Thank you. If you raided me, by the way, thank you very much. That is incredibly kind of you.
Wins the 2,000 gems.
Oh god, they're doing it.
First one that does the key.
Oh my god.
No, not the. You don't need the full. You can reach the.
They're doing a race.
The chest, right? Just the chest?
Yeah, there's a chest where I am, and you open the chest, you'll get a key.
Okay.
It's the first one to
They're
post it in
giving.
chat.
They're giving away 2,000 gems to somebody on the server. They've got to find a key on a map. I don't know.
Wide left.
They've got to find Monty. Monty is one of the wonderful. I think he's a mesmer or a thief who hides in the keeps to you know, so that we can flip them without knocking down the walls. Because some walls are rather fortified, as you can tell.
1. Go, 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 go. Go to Monty.
That's what you need to post.
Which server am I on? Oh my goodness. I am on Pycon Square. We are on Pycon Square, which is an EU server. And I'm gonna try and find Monty.
I've not done this in 15 years, and I hate
oh,
puzzles.
oh.
Me too. I have never completed this in my life. But for 2,000 gems, I would try my hardest.
Okay, we're gonna follow the commander. We're gonna do a jumping puzzle apparently. The first one there to get the key is gonna get 2,000 gems. I am definitely not trying to get the 2,000 gems. But let's go and fail on the jumping puzzle and have some fun. Yes, as Dee said, I am on Pycon Square. I am playing on my Firebrand. And I'm just having fun following my guild, Brotherhood of Bloodround. They've arranged a 24-hour live stream. Well, not live stream. Brain slip there. They've arranged a 24-hour commanding stream, I guess. So there is commanders going to be on the map for the next 24 hours. And they're giving away prizes, and it's just fun. It's just lovely and fun, and they're giving away precursors and gems and things like that. And it's very sweet.
It's on the lead, I think. Oh, this guy is going strong. But see many people going there.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I lost.
That's all I know. Like, all I know is my guildies did the rest of this.
This is a jumping puzzle?
I have no fucking clue what. Oh, this way. Fornax. Fornax is this way.
It's this way. Okay, so.
This way.
Okay.
About 30 people went the wrong way.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, okay. Now we're doing a jumping puzzle. And that isn't that just the best thing that you should be doing when you're half asleep? What an amazing thing to be doing at this hour in the morning.
He had good jumps.
Yeah.
I
Where?
fucking remember. Don't go that way.
Not people catching up.
Now we do stuff like this or something.
That's the extent of my,
What we okay. This is kind of something is.
I don't know. Go away from it, guys.
I'm remembering something here.
Carried back in the day.
My little brain cells are kind of remembering something awful like this. I'm remembering I have done this before.
Typical. Mesmer's probably going to do it.
Oh. What have we got to do? Gotta go down there? Where are we going? Is it up?
Well, if you have the skills, this is a really fair
okay.
competition,
Is it up there? Now I'm confused.
One race of people just run back out and back in again.
I was thinking about a damage kill competition again.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Link it in chat, Jen.
Jen, link it in chat.
Okay.
We got one.
Okay.
Oh shit, I jumped in the hole.
Oh, shirt
You never
balls.
linked the part in chat.
I have no clue what it is.
Oh, mother fudge.
If
Ow. Are you actually supposed to be out here? I don't think that we are.
Fuck, just fucking.
Oh, okay, maybe we were. Maybe we were supposed to be.
Yes, nice.
I think that they've won. I think that they've already won, but we're just gonna keep going because what the?
Hopefully understands.
Why not?
Anybody know the French for link it in chat?
Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees. Can you actually walk on that? Is that a thing you can walk on?
Come on, go on.
You look very professional, though.
Come on. Somebody needs to link it. Somebody needs to link it.
Okay, there you go.
Link it.
Oh, I need to link it.
Link it.
Thank you for
Oh,
reminding me.
okay,
Ryan. I
okay.
fucking hate this game.
You link it.
I
Oh,
fucking
okay.
hate jumping puzzles, man.
Yeah, Eden did it.
That
in
was
guild
super
chat.
simple. I can't believe that I actually did that.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That's with us as well. No, I'm porting. This is.
Oh
I
my
hate
god, it was
fucking
Fornax.
I fucking hate jumping puzzles.
Oh my god, it was Fornax. Hang on, let me just unmute myself.
will,
Yes,
leave to
it
my
was
judges
me.
to-
Apparently, I'm not as inept as I remember that I was at jumping puzzles. I think
leave
not
to
giving a
my
fuck
judges
helps because I'm so
say-
tired.
You're not a perfect person.
Am I not? Oh my god.
song is
God,
so good,
nobody tell my husband that I'm not perfect, okay? Please, no, don't tell him. Yeah.
Well, the song could tell you that.
I leave it to my 2 judges to say who's the winner.
Definitely not me.
Well, the first person
Fornax,
to link
man.
it was Eden Kingspear,
Yeah.
which is Fornax, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is mine. Yeah, no, I don't want the gems. No, it's fine. Please give them to somebody else. That's very kind of you, but no.
Jin was the first one to make it, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to claim it.
Oh, there you go. So there's 2 of us don't want to claim it either.
And the third one, if he doesn't want to claim it, then it's Malice Bad is the third.
There you go.
I didn't say.
I hope he
I didn't
refuses
say
to.
that you should link it.
Bro,
I
when?
just said reach the top. So that
well,
might have been
Jin
me.
linked it, so.
No, I did say link it.
There. So.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
that
link
makes
it.
My goodness,
Yeah,
I'm not.
should've done
I
it.
used to be.
Yeah, and
I
Jin
guess I'm
linked it
still
first.
pretty terrible. I've still got to do the
so-
Chalice of Tears, but I guess my jumping puzzle skills have improved. But
And I
not
will,
giving,
listen to
not
my
giving,
judges and, Fornax, I
not
will send you
caring
2,000
is help.
Gems. Congratulations.
What? What? Shit! Don't send. Why are you sending? Please don't send me the. Send them to somebody else, please. I honestly don't need the gems. I am. That's very sweet of you. But I don't need the gems.
All the bubbles, all the puzzles, all the
I will
champagne
send
for
them.
you.
If
Nobody wants your money. Nobody wants your money, dude. Sorry.
I will send them. I will send them to Jin.
Okay,
Just
good,
so
good, good,
all the
good.
fame, all the fame.
Yes.
I will send them.
No one wants the prize. No.
But you both did amazing, and I will give the deck back now to
That's so sweet. I get
thanks-
gems. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have enough shinies on this account.
Thanks for participating in my cruel sadistic game.
Yeah, it was sadistic.
It's very
Yeah,
sweet.
I'm a little bit sadistic.
They're a very sweet guild. They're a very salty guild, but a very sweet guild.
And also, really,
Oh.
thank you to the judges for
Oh,
helping
why
me
do I
out
have
with this.
flowers? Let me see if I can find my commander. Oh, they're still over there. They're still suffering in the jumping puzzle.
Tony, you are back on.
I've just abandoned them.
Yeah. Let's go, Rev.
I tell you, these maps
okay.
are just
Fucking
beautiful.
killed, but let's get it going again.
As old as they are, because all these maps came out, apart from the desert borderland that you saw us on before. All these maps came out at launch, and they're really beautiful. I know I bang on about this. I just wish that they would give them some absolutely beautiful new world maps to run around on. It doesn't have to be like brand new gameplay, just, you know, give them a new aesthetic map to have some fun in. One linked to Path of Fire, one linked to Cantha. You could do like an Orion map with like beautiful palace glacial types. It would be... I would be happy with anything. You could even like have a world map based on kind of like fractals or something like that, or Glint's Lair. It would be pretty amazing. I'm looking for fruit salad. Fruit salad. No, oh, fruit salad. Fruit salad with mint.
Well, I'm gonna
Thank you
take a
very
break. I'm
much.
back on later. I'll see you guys.
Monty, see you
We're just
later.
waiting for the commander. Oh, the commander has already gone. So I am behind, looking for my fruit salad.
Music now.
An all world v world map. Yeah, oh my god, that would be so awesome. So I mean, you could have like portions of the map that were actually like how ore was in the past. Think about like the unstable fractures in Jahai Bluffs, and you could have parts of the map that have been corrupted by the dragon. You could have like a part of the map that was like constantly being flooded by Zaitan with like the rising. That would be like amazing. It could be like a total spectacle. And I keep saying this, they don't have to reinvent the wheel. They don't have to like make divergent gameplay because they've added a new map. It would just be somewhere else for these people to kind of play and explore and just have a different aesthetic. And there's a lot of like emergent gameplay in World v World, finding little spots and finding places and working out the best tactics and where to stand and where best to fight people and where best not. And that's very emergent, and all you need is a map to have those kind of things. It's, yeah, I would love that. I really would. I have been talking a lot, and I feel like I've been gargling rocks now. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I don't know how Rook and Kroof just talk for 17 hours, like 4 days a week. I don't understand. Do not understand. I can, if I'm reading like a particularly long script, I can start to like, my throat can start to be like a bit whingy about it. Hydrate. Yes, that's a good point. Hang on. I shall hydrate. Give me. Thing is that my husband got me a bottle of sugar-free cream soda, which I absolutely love. So I am actually rather a spoilt Fornax this evening. I really am with my cream soda. But I have a feeling that when 2 o'clock rolls around in the not too distant future, he is just going to appear like the avatar of the dawn and say like, okay, come on, bedtime. Time for you.
We're a good band, but it's really fucking 2 AM in the morning. No, thanks.
Nom 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 nom. Do let me know in the chat. Do you have a favourite, what I would call pop? I guess you'd call like soda in America. Do you have a favourite soda? Let me know. I love, I think it's called dandelion and burdock in my country. It's called sarsaparilla maybe in the United States, although I'm not sure they're exactly the same thing. Do you have a favourite sugary sweet kiddie drink? Let me know.
I almost have of 1/4 of the liter of whiskey, and I still don't want to read it the same.
Ah, can confirm. Guildies are drunk now.
I don't even need alcohol. I just
Love Major Mountain Dew Zero. I have heard tales of the Mountain Dew. I've heard about it, how sweet it is. You have sarsaparilla there, yeah. I'm from Cumbria, and there's like, it's called dandelion and burdock. That sounds like terrible. We're gonna drink down, but it's like it's a very particular flavor and it's very sweet. I have a terrible sweet tooth, like properly bad. My mecca used to be Thornton's. It's just really bad. And yeah, I have now gone on to the healthier stuff, which is like everything is diet, no sugar. It's yeah.
A lot of ban and a mute and everything in between those two things.
I use a fancy herby spicy Coca-Cola like in the USSR. Oh wow. It's kind of funny the different things that you have with different regions, and like especially like the different times when people grow up. It's kind of totally reflects. It tells a lot about who you are, I think, as to what you like. There used to be. Oh, I've moved it again. Thank you very much for the follow. I remember. Oh gosh, this is a guilty pleasure. So I remember there was a. I was born and raised in the north of England, in a tiny, well, in a town. And it was not the most exciting town. I used to joke that we lived at the cul-de-sac at the end of the universe, and there was like one American style diner, and It's funny. I can remember my dad taking me there, and I was like fascinated with all the like beautiful mirrors all over the walls and things like that. It was like super posh, and they made a Coca-Cola float, which was it was just the best thing my young brain had ever tasted. And it was Coca-Cola with ice cream floating on top. It sounds like gopping. It sounds really bad. Oh my god, I couldn't wait for him to take me. I would harass him all week to take me to get to my I think it's like Coke float or something like that. Oh my god, it was so good. Why? I don't know why. Because I was little and it was I can't imagine. So the place the place no longer exists, but
Thank you, Donya.
I think I'm gonna have to like do a home experiment and see if I can make whatever the hell it was and see if it really is as bad as my brain is telling me that it should be.
Homie, did you just get the song midway? Oh.
Float's a common treat in the US. You see, yeah, it was like an American style diner. Oh shit. Oh.
Your other song was so good. This is so crappy.
Coca-Cola and vanilla. That is exactly right, Cole. That is what it was. It was Coca-Cola and vanilla ice cream. Is that a normal thing in the US?
I don't know this song. I think.
Absolutely loved it. It was so weird. There you go. I'm gonna try and make it again and see if it's as good as my my nostalgic brain says it should be. I was talking to my husband about this, and I was, oh, thank you very much for the follow. I was talking to my husband about this, and it's like looking back and thinking about old films that I absolutely loved when I was little, and then being like terrified to watch them now, just in case they're like, you know, the worst, like terrible, awful, monstrous mess of a show. Like, and I'm not just talking about graphics, I'm like talking about like some of the tropes of like the really old shows. So, oh my god, they're singing Power Rangers now. Oh lord, help me. Help me. 5 minutes to 2 o'clock. Oh god. Triple diabetes. I don't think, no, I'm gonna do it all diet, so don't worry.
Not enough endurance.
Don't worry. But I think there's like, I think that he'd been on some sort of subreddit of people like listing films that they loved when they were young, that they'd gone back and watched when they were older, and they were just like horrifically bad. Horrific tropes in them, or just terrible graphics. Yeah. There's some films I don't think I'm ever going to watch again.
Okay, I'm struggling a bit now. Okay.
You have to put a straw in it. So the straw is required back? Oh, okay.
We'll be singing. I get knocked down. I get up again.
I wish that my brain would fall out of love with chocolates and things like that. I have such a sweet tooth. I have to be like, I have to be super strict with myself, because, you know, if I had my way and I didn't care, I could eat so much chocolate that I wouldn't fit through the door. Honestly, I just wouldn't care. But I have to be healthy and think about my health, and I've got a spinal injury, so I can't really like get heavy and stuff like that. So I've got to be super careful. Got to be super careful.
Give my laddie.
You need a drink soda without foam. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I will Google a recipe before I try a Coca-Cola float. But yeah, I have such a terrible sweet tooth, and like my husband thinks that I have some sort of magical superpower, because I can sense when there's like chocolates in the house, or he's like bought a donut or something, and I'll just like levitate naturally towards it, like there's some sort of like chocolate sweet gravitational field that I like.
It's the responsible thing to do.
Almost like there's a disturbance in the
I would
force.
do it as well.
I sense chocolate in the house. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm probably revealing too much about myself on this stream, but it is quite late and I am very tired. It's so bad.
I took tomorrow off.
Also,
especially
this
for
like,
this
oh
house,
my god,
I
so
can stay
so
out 24 hours.
I can sense a cookie at 1,000 paces wherever it's hidden in the house. He,
mental state.
my
I need to
darling
keep a steady level
husband,
of drunk.
has like magical abilities when it comes
Not
to
much, too little,
computers.
just enough
So the
drunk
TV will the TV will not be working for me, or the computer will be acting up, and as soon as he just like steps into the room, it's like there's got this field around him where electronics just behave themselves until he leaves again. Ugh. Yeah, we have a weird existence. It's yeah. We have been married a very very long time, and yeah, we have developed some foibles, to say the least. I think technology just despises me, and literally, honestly, I feel like things just behave for him logically. As a person who bases their life in science, I know that this is like a nonsensical lot of magical thinking, but there's a tiny part of me that thinks that there's some sort of strange truth to this, because it's happened so often. Of course, that's anecdotal. It's not scientific, it's nonsense. My brain knows it's nonsense, and yet there's this tiniest sliver of my reptile brain that somehow thinks he's got some sort of weird magic going on. Or he's just somehow fucking with me in some capacity that I've missed. I'm getting like trolled or something. Anyway, dive into Fornax's strange subconscious. Over. Let's not go there. Ugh. Also, can you hear my voice cracking? Sorry. I think it's funny. I guess when you get married and you've been married for quite some time, you kind of if you're lucky, I guess, you kind of grow into each other. Not like losing who you are, but you kind of, I don't know, you grow around each other and you develop these weird little foibles and jokes and things. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. It's sweet and funny. Okay, so Fox, you may have the same magical aura that he does. Technology does seem to be like it just behaves for him. It's like it's on its best behavior when he's in the room. For me, it's like the naughty kids who just play up for the teacher, and then when dad comes home, everything's fine. But yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Technology hates me. Technology absolutely hates me.
I won 31 ranks today.
Why are we got to stand on the tag?
Okay.
Gremlins. Maybe. Okay. That's one film that I actually might want to have a. Oh, did he manage to? Oh no, he died. Good. I wouldn't mind watching Gremlins again. That I love like weird old classic movies. Actually, I love like really weird old movies, like black and white movies. Like one of my favorite movies that is slightly cringe is called Arsenic and Old Lace, and it's about a mass murderer. It sounds weird, but it's really funny. I really liked it. There is some like really like truly like awesome old weird movies and like Hollywood musicals and like, oh, they just ported in. Oh shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we're gonna die. Rescue the perishing, rescue them.
Glorious combination of skill.
Are we alive? How are we alive? Are we some? No. We are not alive. Things are going badly. Things are going very badly. Oh, are we still alive? Is some things alive? Ooh. Are we alive? We are. Oh my god, we survived. Holy shirt balls.
Radio star.
The radio star.
Okay. The karaoke has begun.
What does God call the team speak?
Okay, can we get anyone up?
Yeah, we need,
I don't think I
one
can get
that
anyone
goes,
up.
please. If we stack together, we can heal and get them up, and we can open this because we just wiped them. That was really good battle.
I owe you one.
That sounds like I'm belting.
And I feel like it.
Instantly remembers the film.
Yeah, that's actually so true. I mean, when you have like been, it's the same with like family, like with brothers and sisters who've grown up together. You can basically, you know what they're gonna do, you know what they're gonna say, you know, they're almost like they're a part of you, and it's a wonderful feeling, that kind of intimacy and just like connection and love, and I'm incredibly lucky that I have such a lovely relationship with my husband, and we're genuinely friends, and we support one another, and we take the piss out of one another a lot, and we just have fun. We genuinely want to be in each other's company, and we have a laugh, and we have a real, true, honest friendship. I'm incredibly privileged. That's certainly not the kind of the model of behaviour that I experienced growing up, unfortunately. So I am incredibly privileged to have it, and for so long.
That's the person who's recording us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't cry. I didn't want to make anybody cry. Is it the singing? If you're crying because of the singing, that's okay. If you're crying because of the Fornax, I'm sorry. This is some late night Fornax. Yeah, late night Fornax, exhausted Fornax. Yeah, sorry.
Spicy.
Sorry.
You get loot bags.
Oh, shirt balls.
Just stay together. We share the damage. It's fine. You get loot bags.
Loot bags. Oh, there's another one up there. Oh, are they gonna get that? They're getting them. Okay. Happy tears, Dory. Oh, good. I'm so glad. And welcome to the stream. So, I thank you for being here. Yeah. Actually, if anyone's interested in hearing my husband's voice, he reads out all the patch notes for me on the two newest videos on my channel. I've done a law speculation video talking about the bit of art that was shared for the coming expansion, for the coming new style expansion, which is hopefully coming in a not too distant future. Probably people are speculating before the end of this year. And he's also on the video where I actually compare the content that we should be getting, that they've told us that we're getting, with these new expansions to the Path of Fire expansion and Season 4 of the Living World, and kind of break down and try and kind of figure out how much bang for our buck we're going to be getting.
Almost 2,000 more kills.
Yeah, that's my husband. He was kind of, so I've got dyslexia. Reading like massive blocks of text that I haven't written is like, my brain hates me when I do that. I can do it perfectly well, but it takes me quite a lot of tries.
I'm at 20,000.
So he said, "Don't worry, I'm happy to do it for you." So he's volunteered now. So that's it. He's volunteered. You're gonna hear a lot more of him on the channel. Anytime I have to read anything that's like long and I didn't write, you're gonna be introduced to my beautiful hubby.
I've been listening to that Linkin Park song non-stop like the last 20 minutes.
He also, actually, that this isn't the first time that he's been on the channel. So I don't know if you guys remember, but they brought out Requiem, the Requiems of different characters, and oh, you thought you volunteered? Just no, actually, I've got to be real. He is incredibly supportive, and he said he will read for me and do scripts for me whenever I'm on. So I am truly like a spoilt brat, completely. In fact, I mean, so he works a lot and he goes away a lot working and things like that. But he's already done stuff. So when Ritlock's Requiem came out ages ago, I think it was around about the patch where Aureen died. Aureen was killed with Kokotoric.
I'm sure.
And they brought out all those different requiems. I think there was Kate's and the Zacian priestess. I read the female, the feminine characters, and he read Ritlock's Requiem. It's on the channel. He did a fantastic job. I was so impressed. So I'm super lucky to. I'm super lucky to have him in my life. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, the singing.
Oh me, fuck, go for it. I need a coat. And you're like, go.
Straight forward and then a right.
Okay. What time are we at?
I don't know.
I'm going to give it about another 30 minutes, and then I am going to crash and crumple like a cheap suit. Now I'm crying happy tears again. Oh, hon, I have to give you a hug. Oh my goodness. What I'll do is I'll tease him and tell him that you cried after you heard his Ritlock performance because it was that bad. So, I might not do that. I mean, I might or I might not do that.
We should just do the fucking abortion.
Not enough endurance.
Also, I guess I should. I think I'll do another post. If you want to jump into the Discord and join the singing with the Blub Guildies, those are the two chat links. Feel free to jump in. They're all drunk. Some of them are a bit weird. You gotta love them. Have fun. Remember your safe word.
They are on left side. But someday you're gonna be a Jedi.
Yeah, no, he is so good. There's a certain element of his work which is a bit of public speaking. So it's getting weird. It gets weird. So he's actually shit. So he's So he's actually really like confident and good at public speaking, and he's got such a lovely tone. It's one of the things that I like most. We kind of like curl up in bed and he will like read me different articles and talk about different stories, and it's one of my favorite times for us together, just curled up in bed, him looking at his phone, mostly talking about like weird stuff he's found on some Reddit channel or other, or some article that he wants to read me that he thought would find interesting, and yeah, it's super nice. We have a genuine, like, lovely relationship. But I will stop banging on about it now because,
I think it's their bedtime.
Oh.
It feels a lot like their bedtime, doesn't it?
Everybody is dead. Come on, then we can go back to the same wall.
Has he re-recorded the Ritlock performance?
Nobody alive?
No,
Very true.
No, that recording was made whenever they came out. I think it was within about 3 days of the texts being released. So no. Talk about getting weird. So he introduced me to stuff like crap taxidermy, which was a Twitter, and it's just hilarious, and like It's like poor taste but great execution and that kind of thing. He likes like weird things like that. And so you'll get some just god awful designs, god awful like interior design, or like a weird hairstyle or weird beard sculpture that's been done perfectly, but just it's just god awful but perfectly executed, that kind of thing. Reddit is like a gold mine for like weird niche things. If you can think of it, there is a Reddit for that. And if it's weird and funny, he will find it. It's like he's a truffle pig for that kind of thing.
Because I have to go smoke. Yes, that works fine.
And he will be so happy with that analogy. Oops! Oh my goodness! I'm sorry. I just squeaked on stream. Oh my god! I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Strength, potency, power.
They really don't want us to knock down this wall. They are really trying very hard for us to not walk down. What? They do not want us to walk down their wall.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
He says right.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Or right.
Yeah,
right.
Oh, they are.
It is right. Not
they might jump on us.
They are flocking this way. Come on. Is anyone down? No. Come on. I am so sleepy. I am so sleepy.
Please go on about 9. Please go on about 9. Yes, they went on about 9.
We're going behind on the back line. No, we're going this way. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to heal, and I need to press my buttons, and I'm oh dear.
This is fine. High ground.
Ooh.
Nice. Enough endurance.
Ooh. Sorry. Sleepy.
Jump for this guy.
Sleepy.
Killed one.
Tired.
Which one of them?
It's funny. I think that I play better when I'm either tired or drunk.
He's a mesmer. He needs to be punished.
Don't clip my squeak. I don't want to hurt anyone's eardrums. I think I play better when I'm either sleepy or drunk because I don't care, so I'm not trying. And I feel like I get like relaxed when I don't care. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna die. It doesn't matter. And I feel like it just makes me a better player. Which I guess sounds counterintuitive.
Because if they're coming in from the north. Also, I like the south. Lovely weather.
This
it's like a legendary Twitch emote. Oh my god, I'm gonna yawn again. I am so sorry.
I want it to be Alpine Badland.
To be honest, I opened my mouth so wide that time I nearly sucked in my microphone. I am so tired.
Right, we can build one catapult. Come on.
I got no subs. I got no subs, dude. I can't help you.
Will you say that? For Snips about this song.
Oh my god.
It's just rhyme or what is the song about?
Oh,
Nobody
shit.
can answer that. Nobody said.
American lemon pies or something like that.
No, it is about the heroes of the artist. The stingers he looked up against in life. He was like pretty complicated.
Oh, I think they're talking about. Oh my god, I can't stop. Oh my god, come on. I just smacked myself about the face a bit. It'll be fine. Ask a moderator for permission before linking. Oh, do we want to link something?
Safely get out of this.
South.
Hey, right.
Left side.
I'm sorry, Moobot spanked you. Some people can get around the Moobot. I don't know how they do it. They have magical powers, but I don't know.
Stand still.
Oh, this fucking map. How do we
Never knew. I tried. Oh.
Who designed this shit?
That first step was a doozy. Oh my god. Sorry. If you want to link something, do you want to link something? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to give people privileges to link things, and I don't know how to stop Moobot. She is just like a force of nature. Forgive me. Just my silly clip. Oh, Pumpkin. I wish I could see the clip. I will have a look for it tomorrow. I saw Sleepy.
Especially the last few fights, like how we've stuck together.
Oh my god.
Nice to see.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How do people stream for like 24 hours? What do they do? Are they on Adderall or something?
I'm sobering up now.
Thank you for this, for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Follow. Follow.
I just won't sleep. I need to like switch off.
Oh, amaze balls. I've just got a daily. What time did it roll over? It must have rolled over a bit ago. Oh, yay. Give me the loot. Money. Thank you.
They found it on the sneakers.
Thank you for the follow. Danke. Danke. Merci beaucoup.
It's not the fact that they're defending it or whatever. It's the supplier that's getting us.
My cats don't know who to make of your yarn. Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I confusing your kitties? Get fuel or whatever. Honestly, people must be on speed or something. I am so sleepy. I am so sleepy already. Love the energy. There is no energy. All the energy is gone. I've just...
Wow. We got outposts up to tier 2.
It serves me right. I have been told many times that people listen to my content to make themselves fall asleep, right? And now I am falling asleep whilst making my own content. I feel there's some sort of nice synergy going on there. It works. I am glad that you get sleep. I'm glad that something nice happens when people have my content running and they sleep. If I do no other service in this world, helping somebody sleep, that's kind of peak. Because without sleep, we ain't fighting nobody. But Johanna doesn't like it. I can stream for like... What? You can stream for 12 hours? Oh my god, that is so impressive. That is so impressive. Honestly, right now I feel like I have the breaking strain of a wet Kit Kat. I am just so sleepy.
Oh, Johnny Bravo.
My throat. I'm gonna whinge. I'm gonna have a proper complaining session. I'm sleepy. My throat hurts. My brain is mush from listening to lots of drunk people sing songs, and yeah, woe is me. But it's weird. I've had a really nice time this evening. I've really enjoyed it. I've really loved chatting with you guys. You've all been just so sweet and wonderful and lovely. And it's been so nice. And it's such a juxtaposition of me, brain mushed, sore throat, absolutely Hank Marvin and knackered and super happy. I don't know what's going on. It's a weird energy. It's a weird energy. Somebody's gonna make a Reddit about it. There will be an entire Reddit thread made about people who are happy, hungry, sleepy, and feeling vaguely unwell.
It's just a bit of leather. That's all it took.
No. I just. Yeah.
Well,
You've done amazing. Thank you so much.
Very excited.
I am honestly. I am enjoying immensely more than I thought I would. Just streaming. I found it like super uncomfortable. and didn't know what to say. And
look at the ingredients.
It's kind of
I don't think there's any caffeine in Fanta.
It's easy to feel kind of self-conscious doing this kind of thing, and I think the best thing to do is just be yourself. Shoot the shit and be honest, and hopefully have Dark Groovy here to stop me talking about politics. That's the only thing that's like super important. Because no more politics, Fornax. Stop.
whole bottle of wine hidden in my gun.
Oh, thank you so much. Look, I don't think that with the coupled with the yawning, anyone can accuse me of having like a hyper stream. I don't make like I don't make peak content.
I actually have a bottle of.
I gotta stay in my lane, and my lane is vaguely comatose, talking about law and politics occasionally, when Dark isn't here to stop me and ball gag me and throw me in the corner. So
really, I'm gonna actually go to regroup here.
Yeah, in tower.
Oh,
we have supplies.
well, I love that you still love Guild Wars. I've myself have had like a number of breaks from the game. And one of the nicest things about it is you don't have to worry about keeping on top of the, you know, the loot treadmill. You can step out and go and play other games and like jump into Final Fantasy 14 or whatever, like whatever tickles your fancy, and you can come back and the game is it's right here. If you've got like exotic gear, you're good. You can basically do every piece of content in the game outside of high-end fractals, which I really do. Come on, guys, they need to take away Agony Resist. I think it's such a cock block for new players. With all the having to like do 500 crafting for armor skills, I think it's such a cock block. I think they need to take it away. But that's just this tired bitch's opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree.
That's kind of dangerous.
Agony Resist, I think should be retired.
Oh my god, he's left a hole in our wall.
Biggest streamers talk constantly. So I have actually watched, being a rabid progressive, I have watched like Hassan a few times. He's very entertaining. And he knows a lot of his shit. Some of the stuff I don't get, but I think that's just because I'm a crusty old gamer, and he is American.
Got him, yeah.
I don't know. I guess we come from actually quite different cultures. But I like to listen to political streams occasionally, but I've been taking a bit of a Jesus Lord and mercy, look at my bags. I've been taking a bit of a mental health break because you can only kind of feed from that hose pipe of news for a certain period of time before your brain melts, and not in a fun, exciting way. Holy shit, my bags are just a disaster zone. Wow. That is a lot of stuff.
They're alright, they're just stupid.
Sounds a bit heavy. Yeah, he can be a bit insensitive. I tend to be more forgiving. But then again, you can't really play around with the American right at the moment. They've gone full fascist. They're taking away human rights. They're legislating against adults in some corners of the country not being able to have gender affirming care as an adult. I mean, not that they care about the suicide rates of children who are in the LGBT community and or trans. They don't care about the harm they're doing, but they've just gone. So I mean, I can understand that a lot of people trying to fight back against that have kind of lost their fucking sense of humor. It's heartbreaking, and I know that there's so many Americans who are fighting against it, and I want to send you all so much love. It's just so painful to watch. It's so painful to watch. I mean, you could argue in many ways, in terms of like the loss of life, what Bush did in Afghanistan and in Iraq was arguably like more loss of life, but just the erosion of rights is hard. It's just heart destroying. I mean, and honestly, I think Bush and Blair and the whole cabal, they should be in The Hague. There should be a tribunal for war crimes. But yeah, we're now talking about politics again. So, where's my ball gag when I need it?
I bet you do, you fucking farmer.
I just, yeah. Oh my god, my bags. Okay, what time is it? I think I've got like 5 minutes of the stream left. I've got 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and talk to the lovely boys and see what they're doing. Hey guys, I'm gonna be stopping streaming in about 5 minutes, so if there is anything you would like to say to the lovely chat who have been cheering you on all this evening, Frev, speak now or hold your peace.
Love you, Mum. I'm doing this for you.
Never hold your peace.
Vote for anybody but Courage.
If my peace is a cult, is it fine that I hold it?
Thank you for
Look
blood.
at me now,
For having this.
Thank you for the support.
So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get a few hours sleep, and when my brain will allow me to get the fuck up again, I will come back and I will carry on streaming. So this is not the end, but I kind of yawning a lot. Yeah.
It's fine. You give love a bad night.
Have a good night.
I give love a bad
Thank you,
night.
Fornax.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Okay. Good night.
Thank you for all the support, Fornax.
I love you guys. Have a great evening and good luck. I believe in you. You can do it. Etc.
Night, Fornax.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Oop. Okay. I dropped the call. It's been a great stream. I wonder, is anyone streaming Guild Wars 2 right now? Let's have a look. I don't even know. Let's have a look in the Twitchy area. Let's have a look. We have there's this person streaming Guild Wars 2 who's got 6 viewers. Let's have a look. Project Dryad is running around. I think are they yeah, they're live streaming now. So if you're on YouTube, this is the end. I'm sorry, I can't gift you to anybody and send you off on a merry way to have some fun. However, if you're on Twitch, I am going to send you all. Oh, thank you, Dee. Please give some love to Dee in the chat. She is just amazing and should probably be in bed like me as well. I'm going to send you over to another streamer. Please show them the same love and compassion and kindness and awesome that you have shown me all this evening. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you, Enlin. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, everybody who's been here. It's been an absolute gem. If you don't know, Enlin and Sod and Dee, they're my guild mates. We do D&D together as well, me and Dee, and that. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to send you over to the raid. I'm going to actually go over to my channel. I'm so clumsy at doing all this. It's so bad. So I'm going to send the raid over to Project Dryad. Hopefully it's in English. Let me just check. I don't want to send you to somewhere where they're going to be speaking a different language. Not that there's anything wrong with speaking. No, okay. Their chat is speaking English, so sorry. So I'm going to be sending you all over. Please show them lots of love. Have a wonderful evening. I will be back tomorrow with more weird, wild World v World with giveaways and pre-mades for legendary precursors and gems and things. Okay, here we go. Sending you away now. Good night, guys. Hopefully the stream will be live in 2, 1 and done.